Bianca Davry, at your service.
Every time I hear this woman's fucking voice, I just hear fucking Serana from Skyrim.
Your name is Bianca?
Or
It's a
Catwoman
common
from
name.
the Telltale
Half the girls
games.
in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Oh, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a
Sorry,
deep
I was
road
trying to get
entrance
something
crawling
stuck
with
with
strange
someone stuck in my
humans
teeth. I had to
carving
get it
up
out.
delirium by the handful.
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the deep roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, dark spawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are.
Too many people, that's all that matters. Too many people knew.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected.
I mean, yeah, the deep roads kind of just connect the entire world to itself.
On purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
Varric really isn't hard to get approval with.
I'll keep an
He
eye
kind
on
of
their
just
operation.
really
If you're
easy to
interested in
please.
shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance. I can spare some time. What do you need?
Tell me the
Sure,
truth,
that's an
Varric.
important question, I guess.
Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like? I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
That's no reason to believe. Could be both. Could be both.
Let's be realistic. It could be both.
You've got a point. Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. Single-handedly saved the Orlesian Empire.
When you put it in a list, a lot has happened, hasn't it?
One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
Divine coincidence.
So, on the basis of my extraordinarily bad luck, you think I'm Andraste's herald?
If you know the story of Andraste, you know that bad luck is sort of her thing. What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Yeah, the lead.
About that
Primarily
lead,
Bianca.
Varric,
Sure. The sooner we take care of it, the better.
do you think this lead of hers is real?
Bianca's too much of a researcher to pass me information without verifying it first. But if you're asking whether she'd lie to us, maybe set us up, it's possible. Not likely.
Well, that's really not
She risked the wrath of the
not
guild
good.
coming in person. The message would have sufficed. Whatever she found in that entrance shook her up.
I hate the word of someone that might lie to us.
Carry on.
You. You and you. Varric's gonna have a lot of points to cash in. We haven't brought Varric with us in a long, long time, haven't we? Not since... Not since we were running around here, right? Let's get all these. We need better armor for him because he's wearing some stuff. He's a wee bit behind on the armor, or maybe not. Huh? Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. We're only using him this one time, so it's not like it really matters. Let's go back over here, meet with Bianca. Going down here is such a joy. Going at almost at the 2-hour mark. I think we're gonna go for 3 hours as usual. Or a little over 3 hours to compensate for that time I spent in the restroom. But that does sound like the plan for tonight. I don't see we can go. I don't have it in me to go super late tonight. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might be able to push a little bit longer than that. I'll do what I can. Let's see. How about that? Our goal tonight is to at least finish the hissing waste. That's what we want to do tonight.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous.
Because red
and
lyrium is
powerful.
fucking radioactive, pretty much.
Poison or kill
That's why.
drones, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of Deep Roads entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
Let's get started then.
We'd better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
What is her name? This voice actress. I forget her name, but she was in a lot of stuff after Skyrim. I think Skyrim was her big break, but let me look up her name after we get to a spot where I can do that. without interruption. Guys, they're all still level 2, huh? We gotta fuck power right through you guys. Guess who's back, bitches? Ya boy. I don't know who you're chasing, but you need to go away. I am getting XP from fighting them.
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys. Is this your day to day?
I usually
We're in a
try to
cave because
avoid
you,
the caves.
cause you told us to come here. Usually, Varric is sitting around a skyhole, but I don't take him anywhere. Not really my main guy for doing stuff, you know? Some Herlock. Let's get you out of here. See Alpha right down there. Because he respawns for some weird reason, even though we seal up the Darkspawn entrance.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
Here's the door.
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave.
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
Yeah.
Admit it, you've been waiting to do that since we arrived.
Of course I was. After you.
Why are you guys all still so weak? I would hope for a bit more of a challenge around here. Jesus Christ.
How is what's his name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
Wait, if Red Lyrium was like indestructible, then how are we destroying it earlier as part of Eric's quest? That isn't really a line. Never fails. And there's wardens here. That's not good. Why are you guys struggling with one person? Oh, I guess it was Dorian.
You know, this is almost fun.
You get a
Back
pass,
like old
Dorian, because
times.
you're not perfect.
Recall us ever shooting people together?
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
Who is dead, by the way. In case anyone forgot. We had him killed, because he was crazy. Alright, guess we're not gonna get that one open.
There you are. We won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
They have your key.
That's exactly like your key. How did they get a copy?
Well, funny story. When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to know how this stuff works just as much as I do. I just wanted to figure it out.
Did you?
Did you figure it out?
Actually, yes. I found out that red lyrium, it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit.
And he wasn't a mage either.
I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
You put this in on us. Is it really your fault?
You couldn't have known what would happen.
Mafarath's balls, she couldn't. I told her exactly how bad this shit was. I told her to keep away from it.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it.
I mean, you're not the boss of
Just
her,
rise
though.
up
She can
and
do her
make
own
it.
shit.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in
Oh, yeah,
my
by the way,
mistakes
her actually,
forever,
hang on.
kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Skyrim.
As if I would tell stories
Serana.
about my own mistakes.
Voice actor.
Oh, for pity's sake, would you two just get a...
Laura Bailey.
Sorry, Inquisitor. We've done all we can here. The
Laura
other-
Bailey. I should have known that. What has she
before
been in?
Someone misses you.
Varric.
Well, she's Young Trunks and Gotenks from Dragon Ball, which is anime. Full Metal. She's
Get
Lust.
him killed?
She's
They'll
Lust.
feed you your own
Well,
eyeballs,
fuck.
Inquisitor.
She's no one small. That's for sure. Let's see. One Piece. She's Conus. Schrodinger from Hellsing Ultimate. She's Maka from Soul Eater. That's a big one. Well, it's not a small one. She's Kushina from Naruto. Rise in the Persona anime. Yes. The big roles that I feel are worth bringing up right now. For anime, at least. Animation. Nothing really worth bringing up. She was Angela Miller in RA Degeneration. Don't remember who that was, but whatever. Directed video and TV films. Nothing really. Well, hang on, she was. Who the fuck is that? Never mind. Video games. Let's see. Looking up names that I will recognize right off the bat. Oh, wait a minute. She's Rise in Persona 4 too. Okay, never mind. That makes sense then. That's some. She's Chun-Li in Street Fighter. Sherry Birkin in Dark Side Chronicles. Sarah Farron of Final Fantasy 13. Vegas. Christina Royce and Julie Farkas. That's the New Vegas. Chun-Li and MVC3. She's Catherine with a C. Didn't recognize that one. That's such news to me. So I take it back. Well, I mean, I guess her using this specific voice has become really popular since Skyrim,
Glad
but
to have answers, but
she's got a lot of roles.
shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen.
Yep, Serrana,
I gave her the tide.
Helena Harper and RE6.
Like this.
Didn't recognize her in that one.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No.
Lady
the point
Comstock,
is,
that's not that big.
I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now.
Arkham
pretending
Origins
none
and
of this
voiceover
was
talent. They must have her role listed.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
She was Fetch. That's news.
I don't
Fetch from Infamous Second Son.
Thank you for your help back
Long
there.
guess she was Rachel
After all
Anti
this,
Greenleaf.
Do you think you'll see Bianca
Okay,
again?
so
I always do.
I didn't recognize her in that one. No, maybe I did, actually, if I think back to it. Yorif in Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor. Bianca Davry, and Dagna. Oh, she's Dagna too? Huh. Game of Thrones, she's Gwen.
Your worship.
There you are. I've been looking all over for
From
you.
Knight.
You're just in
No
time.
one
We
named.
almost had to start without you.
MV Metal Gear 5. No one named.
We couldn't have that, could we?
She's Nadine Ross in Uncharted 4. Ugh.
I found her.
Like I
Ruffles.
said,
Deal
Selena
her
Kyle,
in.
Catwoman from Batman Telltale.
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat.
She's
We're
Mary
ready to
Jane
start.
in
Are we
Spider-Man.
playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh,
Oh,
never
she's
again.
Abby from Last of Us
Seeker,
Part 2?
remember how I
Fuck,
said
oh, that's a bad
don't
role for her, but
show
whatever, I
anyone
guess.
your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Last of Us Part 2, I guess, was her last really big role.
You seem
Let's
to
see want
have
to count.
I have 1,000
Let's
things.
want to count a Warcraft
Losing
expansion.
money can be both relaxing and habit forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No, boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver.
Go for
or
silver, go.
home? Sounds good. I'm in.
Or Sovereigns, go for Sovereigns.
I'm in.
Put gold down.
Well, are you in?
I'm in, and raising another.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
silver.
really honest, this is probably one of my favorite cutscenes in the entire game, because it's just so...
Our
It's so chill, it's just all of us having fun
illustrious
together.
bluffing.
Minus Sarah, because
You
fuck her.
are bluffing.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
Toan Varric, we need more drinks. Deal again, Josephine. I got a story. Let
I've
me
got
talk.
one for you. The clan decided to camp near this ruined fortress
let me drive the
right
boat.
on the edge of the Tirashan, dark as the bottom of a well. The keeper swore up and down it was safe, but some of the hunters started hearing noises in the middle of the night. They ran out of there fast as you think, bare asses shining in the moonlight the whole way back to their village.
Not bad. You don't mind if I steal that one, do you?
Give me credit.
Well done. You ought to tell stories more often.
I like the part with the rabbit. There should be more rabbits in stories.
That was scandalous. It would ruin the Inquisition if anyone found out. Tell it again. And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I figured out your
Who was letting this woman win? What the hell?
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
I mean, Becky, hang on, man. I want in on this.
I want another chance to win my dignity back. Deal me in.
Don't say a word.
Oh, Cullen. You can't show off the good. That's for me and me alone.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antiva, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
Wait, you didn't know you could take off your clothes, Cole? Oh, no. Stay where you are. It's for us to watch.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
Because I am the Inquisitor. Yeah, this was fun.
I enjoyed this.
Should do it again.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Unfortunately, we don't get that cutscene, but I would have loved it if they did that in the Trespasser DLC. Trespasser should have had that cutscene. Just one more game of cards between the entire gang, but nope.
Something you wanted to talk about?
I guess it wouldn't have fit, huh?
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
All right, tell me.
That's the important question right
Bianca
away.
made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
You don't need to tell the story, it's just a yes or no question.
What makes the Merchants Guild?
Say, yes, she made it. No, she didn't make it. That's all it is.
More of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
Why?
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.